fucking street.
Yes.
How's that for irony?
Yes.
That would be
Drag
ironic,
her.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, we're on good terms. She's fine.
cool. Well, but just
Yeah.
do it anyway 'cause for the bit.
Right. Exactly. I'll replace her house with a fucking the world's largest MP3 player that plays my own Bruce Springsteen parody songs. About wanting to tell your dad to come outside. I want to fuck his ass.
Till I'm gay.
Yeah. Well, they sucked off the chicken man in Philly last night. Now they fucked his dad too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for bottom surgery. Gonna see what those lady boys can do.
You
Now
can't
there's
suck a penis.
retards busting in from out of state, and they can't pull their pants all the way down to pee.
Can't suck a penis until you're gay.
Why
This
not?
cock's for just 'cause you can't, man.
Oh.
It's I don't know. Bruce.
Even
Bruce's
girls
song.
that suck penis are gay.
Yeah, they are gay. All of them. Look, it's the boss, man.
Look, don't ask me. I
He's the
didn't
boss.
write
We're
the
just
song.
working for him.
Mm-hmm. You can't suck a penis.
What a weird nickname, the boss.
That's what everyone calls me.
Yeah, it's weird that also like he like on his t-shirt like he's been working on a car all day.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
he
like-
was.
No, he was
Hater.
like writing poetry all day
So what, dude?
about New Jersey.
The boss is cooler than you.
Dude, I'm a huge fan. I'm not like
The boss
It'd
rocks.
be funny, like, you just, like, Bruce Springsteen is, like, a mechanic, and he's, like, coming on all dirty and wiping his brow off, and he's just tossing some, like, you know, hot woman in the keys of the car. He's like, take it easy. She's like, thanks. And she gets in the car and immediately just blows up. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, she just fucking, the brake lines are cut.
he looks blue collar. It's so sick that Silvio
What was
Dante
that?
was in his
What
band.
was it?
It
Was
is.
it TV Funhouse? What's the thing where, like, Mr. Clean is, like, cleaning that woman's house and his sleeve comes up and he has the swastika tattoo? Is it Family Guy or what? What
I don't
is that?
remember, but that's a
That's
great
so
bit.
funny.
Yeah. Fuck. I wish I could remember what that fuck that
That's
was
a
from.
good bit, baby.
It's, yeah. Maybe it was like Perry Bible Fellowship.
I'm not sure.
Uh,
I don't remember that. Also, Mr. Clean, here's my thing. Mr. Clean was just gay.
I'm surprised. I heard a car alarm go
Cleaning
off.
your room is super gay.
No, in the 50s, dude, he's like an old man in great shape in the 50s. He's bald.
Yeah, but how do you know he
cleans
wasn't?
in the 50s.
Yeah, but that was
That's a
also
gay guy.
Nah, that
That's
was
a
like
gay guy.
using like a buff guy to like sell shit to
Bro,
housewives that were
That is
horny.
a gay man.
and
The only people
bored.
that were bald and ripped and cleaning in the 50s were gay men.
No, what about Yul Brenner?
Yeah, Yul Brenner, dude,
Was Yul Brenner ripped?
and
Yeah.
bald.
And he cleaned? He didn't clean.
He
Yul Brenner
cleaned-
doesn't
he
He
clean.
cleaned up.
Yeah, he
He
cleaned.
did clean up, but he didn't
He
clean.
fucked every bitch in Siam.
Yeah, it's true.
He fucked Anna.
Yeah, have you ever seen The King and I stuff with
No.
Yul Brenner? He
I have
plays a
not.
Chinese man.
Oh, fuck. Does
What
he,
about what's his name? Telly.
Telly Savalas?
Telly
Yeah,
Savalas.
Telly
He was
Savalas.
not ripped, and he did not clean for sure.
But he used to get
But he
pussy.
got pussy.
He's
Yeah.
bald though.
I know he's bald. I know because he
Was
said
that him?
Stavros.
No, that's no, that's not it.
Yo, Yul. Oh, fuck. Yul Brenner's
That's
funny looking.
Bogart, right?
That's
Yeah, you're
Bogart.
wrong as shit, you dumb motherfucker.
No, what was Telly Savalas's
Yeah, I don't know. He would lick a lollipop.
he had
You
like
go,
a
and that's
catchphrase.
the way the cookie crumbles.
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah, that's it. Not,
That's
here's
a pretty
looking
good
at you, kid.
catchphrase.
Who loves you,
I'm
baby?
gonna start- I'm
I
gonna
want a
take that.
catchphrase.
I'm gonna
We should all get catchphrases. This should be the year of the catchphrase.
I would love that,
Who
dude.
loves you, baby? I'm gonna say who loves you, baby. I'm taking that.
Who's got who ate all the pussy?
No
Zach
one? That could be
No,
yours.
I think somebody already has that.
I think it was Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, yeah. Is that on Live at the Purple Onion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, here comes Zach Galifianakis and his "Who ate all the pussy" joke.
It's crazy.
yeah,
that
yeah,
special
yeah.
came out like 2004 or something,
Yeah.
and people are still ripping it off, kinda.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure.
Is
You
it
are.
2004?
Yeah.
I mean,
people-
we're literally ripping it off right now by
Yeah,
trying to come up with
I know.
catchphrases.
super influential.
Influential APAC, which you are a member of.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. We have a lot of lobbying sway.
Do you want to suck my bottle, dick?
What if?
For the listeners at home, I'm holding up a Schweppes orange sparkling seltzer water, but I'm holding it to my cock.
I remember one time me and my friend were in a
Like it's
sex
an
shop,
erect
and
cock.
we were looking at a strap-on, and the picture on the box was a man wearing the strap-on,
That's
Hell
funny.
yeah.
and it was like, what?
Does your dick go inside of it?
Yeah, it's like a dick that goes on your dick.
Is it a pocket pussy inside the strap-on?
What's that?
Is there a pocket pussy inside of it that you could fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
Imagine putting.
Actually, you know what?
strap-on
That's
on.
funny because this happened 10 years ago, and I just remembered that I used to do a bit about. This was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote was about that. I forgot that I used to do a bit
What
about
was
it.
the punchline?
Well, it was a terrible joke, but it's like a dick that goes on
Oh wait,
your
I
dick.
remember this
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
That was
It's
a
like the
funny
most
joke.
emasculating thing. No, how do you remember
It's
it?
a real thing.
I
though.
heard you say that joke for sure.
Like what? Like 10 years?
That
I
is a
I have
real
not
thing.
done
I
this joke.
promise you, I heard you say it in Baltimore.
No.
Yes.
There's
No,
no,
like-
you must have seen me at EJ's Landing or something.
no, yeah, and I remember from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker.
He wasn't there,
It's like
dude. He was in
the
school.
punchline. The punchline is your girlfriend being like
Put on the bigger dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
use
I remember
the
this
bigger
joke.
dick this time.
Motherfucker, you did it in Baltimore,
No, I
I
didn't.
promise.
Well, it is a real thing for micro penis guys. There are like strap-ons that
Oh,
you can
yeah.
put your dick
How did you
inside.
find out about that?
I've through researching
From the
micro
doctor?
penis.
Google alert for the cure.
You just get a bunch of
You guys have
gay-ass
seen my
songs.
penis. Have you seen my penis?
I've seen your balls.
I've seen your penis.
I've seen your balls from the back. They're droopy.
Have you seen Nick's penis?
Yeah. No, remember I was pissing.
Oh
in the
yeah, I
street.
saw your penis in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the single from Stav's folk rock album. I saw your penis in the street.
Yo, I saw Eldis's dick. I've seen Eldis's dick a bunch, but recently he pulled it out and then like tried to snap his. I tried to take my. And it got caught in his waistband, so I just saw like his little ass dick get like it was looking right at me. I just saw like a direct view into his dick hole. It was fucking horrible,
That
dude.
like that picture you have, which is like a iPhone live picture.
Yes.
You have
Of
Eldis
him-
running away
of him
naked.
running away naked. When you found out he was taking a picture, or when he found out you were taking pictures. So funny.
I had that as the background on my phone for a while.
It's the best.
As,
Dude.
as the live photo too, so when you touch the screen, it plays.
Oh, that
So
rules.
good.
He just turns around real quick and he runs his little fat pancake ass
He's,
flat as shit.
he is the ass of like a
Yeah.
50-year-old woman, a postmenopausal woman.
Right. How is he
His
like?
hot flash ass.
He has a horrible
How's his
ass.
ass so flat for being like a kind of a thick dude?
He's not thick, dude. I'm thick. He's fat. He's shaped like he's shaped like a bowling ball.
Yeah, I remember when he hurt his foot and we had to go pick him up at the hospital, and he was just sort of like draped over that railing and like clothes 9 sizes too small for him.
Absolute fattest. And he didn't want to just admit it and buy larger clothes.
Yeah, he wears like size large T-shirts, and he needs like a 2X for sure.
Yeah. No, he slimmed down, but he is falling off again.
He's a big boy though. He's like 6'3".
No, he's tall. He's like 6'5".
Is he?
Yeah.
It's so funny seeing the two of you guys walk together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it
such a
really
good,
is
like,
the
best
red and
friend.
peanut M&M.
Yeah, it's such a good best friend like
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do today, Red?
Yeah. Though I am smaller, you can sense my
Do you think the red
virulent
M&M got more
masculinity.
pussy?
Of course.
Do you think he was fucking green?
No, of course not. The red
No,
one
green
never
was
got
too
any
sexy.
pussy. That's
Yes,
why
he
he's
did.
that's why he's so
Yeah,
angry
the
and
red one was
bossy.
like Nathan Lane kind of.
No, it was
Yeah,
John
he was like-
Lovitz.
Was it John
The red
Lovitz?
one was Lovitz.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Look, my in my reboot, the red one gets a lot of pussy because I play him.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys are probably right. The actual original character's
probably gonna be a movie at a certain point, like in the next 5 years.
The M&M's movie?
for
they've
sure.
got some strong characters.
That sounds like a thing that they'd
They've
be
got-
like, oh yeah, we could just make
People
this.
forget about the orange one, he's the
The
anxious
crispy one.
He's anxious.
That was like crispy M&Ms.
Crispy, I believe. And there's the blue one, which I don't remember what flavor he was.
Blue was like a jazz
but he was
guy.
cool.
Yeah, he was
black.
cool. He
was
played
the black one.
saxophone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And the green
blue,
one.
the blue one is new.
and
The
the
green
green
one
one
is
was
sexy.
just an absolute slut.
Nah, she wasn't a
just
slut. She was hot.
sucking and fucking.
She wasn't
all
sucking
over.
and fucking.
Well, man, we should go to the M&M store after this and get
In Times Square.
some M&M's
You
merchandise.
guys
For
want
the
to
Women's
drive
March.
into Times Square with my car?
Through the Women's March?
That would rule.
Excuse me, bro.
Beep, 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 beep.
Excuse me. He won. Deal with it.
I would love to interrupt the Women's March to go to the M&M store.
I'm trying to go to the
Stands for
fucking
men
M&M.
and
The most fucking frivolous,
Dude,
dumb shit.
I still think it's so funny when we were trying to find a bookstore in Manhattan, and
Yeah.
I looked up on my phone. It was a women's book, or it was like
Yeah.
a feminist bookstore,
Oh yeah.
and we were joking around about Stav just taking an iPad and watching Dice
Dice.
videos.
Okay, first of all, that was me and Stav hanging out.
I was there, dude.
No, you weren't. It was me.
I
and
No,
actually
you guys
do
got
not
mad at
think you were
me.
there.
You guys got mad at me because I
No.
found a feminist bookstore on my phone.
Nope. It was me and Stav hanging out. We were walking
This is
around.
absolute
We
bullshit.
were walking around. We weren't. Why were we looking for a bookstore?
Because we were going to Mike's and we were like trying to find like some time. We were trying to kill time between Mike's.
Yeah, this did not happen.
1,000%.
Me and Stav were walking around.
Stav didn't
and
live
we
in New
just
York at the
happened-
time. Stav
we
was
happened-
visiting
he
from
was
Baltimore.
Visiting.
I was there, dude.
You weren't there.
I was 100% there.
Me and Stav
Don't
just
erase
sat
that.
down
I
outside
don't
of a
care.
bookstore because we were walking.
I don't care. I was. I mean, I
We
was
were like
there.
laughing about.
It was like humiliating.
watching
We were
Dice on an
an
iPad.
iPad. Yes.
Yep. And then you weren't there. We told you about it later, and now you've.
That's
added
not
yourself to
true.
the story.
I literally found the bookstore on my phone because I put bookstore into Google Maps, and then we got there. It was a feminist bookstore, and you guys made fun of me for taking us to a feminist bookstore.
Did not happen.
It's true.
I don't remember now. My whole conception of reality is fucked up, dude.
Fuck that, dude.
Don't
I would-
believe Nick.
I would not be. Yo, if
Don't
Inception
believe him.
happened, I would be fucked.
Inception.
If Inception happened, I wouldn't know
Like
what the
you could
fuck
change
happened.
dreams.
How about a movie called Conception? It's about a guy that has sex with women while they're asleep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Every time that Japanese guy sees that top, he knows he's getting fucked while he's asleep. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am being dishonored. I should maybe rewatch Inception. I remember hating it.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was mediocre.
I'm saying that shit sucked.
You can't suck a penis.
We didn't start my penis.
You didn't suck my penis.
You're a fucking bitch. Please suck my penis. Sucking dick and eating ass, sticking your dick in your dad, being gay and fucking your own mom and dad. You're gay.
Woo!
Billy Joel, baby.
BJ. Oh, that's Billy Joel.
We still have to go see him play.
What do you mean we? Me and Stav already went. How about me and Stav go, and then you could just think you were there. That way we can save money on tickets. We'll only buy 2, and then we'll wait a year, and you'll
We'll
be like,
tell you the
remember when
story."
I brought us tickets to Billy Joel? I looked.
Why would I make that up? Why would I make it up?
Because you're a liar.
Why would I lie to you about a thing that we all did?
Damn, yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, I can't really tell. I don't remember what happened.
Stop. You do remember.
I honestly
was-
have a horrible
We
memory.
were going to Mike's.
Hell yeah. I do remember that trip. That was Nick in his sea captain phase.
Yeah, Nick was living in China. so-
Horrible.
I
Yeah,
looked
you
good,
looked
dude.
bad,
No,
dude.
you look
I looked
so
good.
bad.
I
That's
looked
when you
cool.
looked
fucking
your beard was
sickly as fuck.
patchy.
You were pale as fuck.
Yeah, you
You
looked
had bad skin. You had ringworm
Yeah.
and bed bugs.
I looked cool.
That fucking
You
horrible
slept on a
big-ass
piece
beard.
of plywood. That beard sucked.
That's a
You
great
look like
beard.
shit.
It is
dude.
wild how much you've bounced back just physically.
Yeah, he's
from
like
that
ripped
time.
now.
He just looks healthy, dude. He
That
looks
beard
horrible.
was great. You're jealous because you can't grow any kind of facial hair, Adam.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
That's not true.
I wish I
You've
could grow
never
better
had facial hair. in
I
your
had
life.
a really nice mustache.
Your mustache
in
was
December.
awful.
Yeah, it was
Your
good. I
mustache
thought.
sucked, pricks. I wish I could grow
liked it.
facial hair, man. The Lord really has blessed me with no physical gifts.
You can
Yeah.
grow neck hair. It looks
It
like.
looks bad, dude.
Yeah.
I could just if it gets anywhere, it looks like pubes.
I'm
And I
maybe
have
I should
rosy-ass
grow a big
cheeks.
beard again.
I would be jealous.
It didn't like connect when you had a big beard too.
It
It was like
connects.
patchy in a weird way.
No, it's
Nah.
just thicker on my chin, so it looked patchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was long too.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's fucking bad, dude. Did you get pussy in those days?
Yeah.
Really? Looking like that?
Yep.
Oh.
And living in a box in Chinatown.
You didn't fuck in the box?
I did.
What?
A surprising amount, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Women came to your box
Yep.
and fucked you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know.
How many women would you say?
Not a lot. Maybe like 7, but it was like
For that box, that's
right. Yeah.
You gotta multiply it by 4. This is a horrible living
Well, I think a
situation.
part of it was just because it was like
so close.
nah, it was like I think for women they're like, oh wow, this guy's like, he's got the whole piece of shit package.
Yes. You know? It's a fucked up, like they want to hit rock bottom.
Right. If I looked bad and I had like a nice place, it would be like, oh, I'm not doing this rat infested, tenement or like.
Oh, these women really hated themselves.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that rules.
Yeah.
And it was just Tinder or what?
Yeah, just all Tinder. Yeah.
And they came over, or did you go out?
Yeah, we would go out and talk for a while. You forget that I'm like a very charming guy.
No, I know, dude, but you also looked horrible. And
You're good at chat. You're good at talking online. So Tinder, it would make sense that you did well on it.
he's good at talking in person when he has an aim.
I guess so.
As
like
in
having
pussy.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot when you were a stick man. You're not like you're.
Yeah, no, that's in the past.
Yeah.
He's over having sex. Now I'm the one who has sex.
Stop's the only one.
Stop didn't have sex until this year.
I didn't have sex literally till really having sex till like the year before I moved.
Yeah.
I would have girlfriends and shit, but now I'm Sex Stavros. Should I get a jacket that says Sex Stavros?
Yeah, you should.
The way Dice had it with rhinestones.
Yeah, we should get a jacket that says Sex Stavros, and I'll get one that says Sex Nick, and then in 6 months out, I'll be like, guys, remember when we all got jackets?
It's really embarrassing.
Sex Stavros, Sex Nick, and Gay Adam.
Well, I mean, you objectively weren't there, dude.
No, you're absolutely
no. Me and Stav were laughing. We told you about it later.
We have to launch an investigation.
You didn't tell me about it later. I literally found the bookstore on my phone.
No, you didn't.
And you made fun of me for
Where was it then?
It was like by Washington Square.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Nope.
No, yes, it absolutely was.
No, it wasn't.
It absolutely was.
No, it was not.
Where was it?
It was in Midtown somewhere.
No, it was not in Midtown.
It was in Midtown.
It was downtown.
Nope.
For sure.
Nope.
You're misremembering, Nick.
What was it
I'm
called?
not
Which I have a feeling you do quite often.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
First of all, you were not there. We told you about it, and you may have found a bookstore later, and then while we were hanging out, we told.
It's not, because actually that night, Stav and you slept over at Eric's house when I was living there.
I do remember that.
It was that same day.
Interesting.
Do you remember you guys both
And
slept in that
with
living room?
Brandon.
We Skyped with Brandon and Jamel.
I did not have a beard back then.
It wasn't. Yeah, you didn't have a beard, but it was the same day as that.
You just said it was during my sea captain phase.
Oh, whatever.
So you're lying about something, Adam.
You're lying again.
I didn't say sea captain. Stav said that, but yeah, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure it was a sea captain.
It was when I first moved here, and it was before I even had an apartment. I was just staying at Eric's while he was in Thailand.
I do remember sleeping at Eric's. But wait, was that when I was
And then
visiting?
we woke up in the morning and I threw a cigarette on that car, and you go. Do you remember?
No.
I flicked this. I was smoking a cig and I flicked it, and it just landed on that guy.
And then this guy came out and he was like, either apologize to my car, I'll kick your ass. And Adam was like, I got this. And then 3 other guys came out and he fought all of them.
What?
Yeah.
And then he got married to the guy's girlfriend. He was like, Adam,
Barack Obama.
this is President Dwayne The Rock Johnson. First of all, I wanted to compliment. I want to give you the Medal of Honor for telling the most accurate story.
Nick,
exactly.
You're actually wrong, dude.
I'm not
You're actually wrong.
We have to launch an investigation.
We'll investigate, dude.
After this, I'll find that fucking bookstore in Midtown because I remember
It was not in Midtown.
No, dude. Look. Here's what the fuck happened. Me and Stav were hanging out. We just sat
Why
down.
would there be a
Shut
feminist
the
bookstore
fuck
in
up.
Midtown?
I don't even know if it was a feminist bookstore. It was a bookstore with a woman working there. And
no, it was like they were having like a feminist.
It was like a
group.
leftist revolutionary.
That I do
kind
remember.
of
yeah, there was
bookstore.
some kind of thing, but it's like
It was orange and purple.
here's the thing. We were just walking around. There was a bench outside of the fucking place, and
No.
we sat down.
No, it was actually the true story was it started raining. We were walking around. We were between mics. You said let's just find a fucking bookstore or something and go in. And then I looked on my phone for bookstore. We walked there, and then you guys were like, "Oh,
What was that? I don't know.
All right, we're ready to go.
All right, that's Marcus. I'm Ben. With us as always
We
from
started-
LA.
we started this?
Yeah, we started it, buddy.
Good.
Who are you?
My name is Hollywood Boulevard, Henry Zabrowski, coming to you straight from the streets of the dirty, shitty city of Hollywood, California.
Very nice. You got an LA update for us, Henry?
Ooh, yeah, millions of dollars.
Are you rich
Skyping
now?
in.
Yeah, Henry Zabrowski is Skyping in, so this will be our first experiment with it. I think it should work out perfectly. Henry, I hear you have some LA evil to tell us.
Oh, so I'm out here. This is an evil town. This is a haunted place. Everywhere you go, there's like, there's always like a man walking down the street. He's got his Snoopy hat on, and he's got like, headphones not connected to anything. Star quality, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get a taco. This
Right.
is this whole fucking town.
Uh-huh.
So recently, there's been a break in what was one of the most famous unsolved crimes in all of true crime history, the Black Dahlia murders. Now,
I thought
if you
that
want to
was
go
how
through any
Carrot
of
Top's
these details,
movie.
I pulled this up for the Black Dahlia. Anybody who's not aware of the brutal crime of the Black Dahlia murders, it's a young woman named Elizabeth Short. Was basically, there's a lot of conjecture about whether or not she was like a prostitute or she was like just a normal woman.
She was a
But
nice
back in the
lady.
1940s, there was a really hard decision-making process to tell whether or not a woman was a prostitute or just modern.
Mm-hmm.
How do you,
You know,
how is that a difficult
'cause people
process?
couldn't
Did
handle
she
it.
take money before sex, or did she not take money before sex? That's pretty much the
Yeah, exactly.
definition
Was
of
she
it.
wearing pants?
Well,
or
here's
was
some
she
of the-
wearing a finely fitted skirt?
Well, here's some of the gory details. Short's body was severed at the waist and completely drained of blood. Her face was slashed at the corners of her mouth, and she had multiple cuts on her thighs and breasts where entire portions of flesh had been removed. She was washed, and her body was posed with her hands over her head and her legs spread. And here's a fun fact. When you have your mouth slashed from the corner of your mouth on, it's called a Glasgow smile.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
absolutely
something?
terrifying. Also, just imagining a Polish person smiling is really very sad.
No, wait, that's Scottish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another barbarian race in the fucking
Yeah.
shitty Europe.
I like that they just completely tore her apart, and they're like, "Well, now clean her up, goddammit."
Yeah.
Put her
Well,
in
she
the
could
tub.
be smiling.
Yeah. Why does she look so sad? It looks like we just like cut off half of her body. Make her
there's-
smile.
She also, this crime was possibly linked to several other things, including another guy called the Cleveland, what's his name? Like the Cleveland Marauder, the Cleveland Torso Murderers, which was another were just sawed in half, which just takes a lot of energy.
It is.
And it was also known as the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run.
That's a fun one.
Oh, ooh, that's gonna be the name of my Shakespeare play about my life.
I feel like all the cuts of meat here at this butcher shop are really human-like. This is good. Tasty.
You know what though? I love it. I love it.
I'm
I
going
love
back.
It. It's just like, calm down, Martha. You're getting very intense about the meat.
Don't look at me like
there
that,
was a lot
Martha.
of, no one knew what was going on, basically because it was obviously that she was murdered in another place. Because when they found her, she was totally drained of blood, horribly mutilated, and now recently, the son of the man who owned the lot that she was found, his name was George Hill Hodel, a Los Angeles doctor. His son has become a very famous true crime author. His name is Steve Hodel. And basically, he's going back through, he's pretty much convinced that his father's the murderer, and he went back with forensic in the 1940s, especially in LA. This was an incredibly crooked town.
Yeah.
Right.
Much like, I mean, everywhere
Now,
in
yeah.
America in the
Yeah, yeah.
1940s.
And this guy, Hodel, was already a principal suspect in the investigation, and the detective had even planted a bug in his house to list for incriminating admissions. But before authorities brought charges, Dr. Hodel abandoned his family and relocated to Asia.
Oh.
And did you hear his, like, when we recorded it? It's like one of the most 1940s confessions I've ever heard. He's just like, suppose that I did kill the Black Dahlia. They couldn't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary because she's dead.
Cracking walnuts
It's
the whole
amazing.
time.
But they've basically found a bunch of forensic evidence that's pointing to the fact that it was probably his father.
Okay.
They brought in a bunch of dogs in there because apparently they never did any sort of forensic investigation whatsoever because he was so well connected and a multimillionaire in the 40s. And, basically they totally slandered Elizabeth Short's name, saying she was a prostitute. Essentially, everyone caught. So there was not an extensive investigation.
What's some of the forensics there that they found out, or that they used?
I can't really find anything, but they're just saying that there were traces of Short's remains in his basement.
Well, they're bringing.
He died in 1999, and the son has been trying to get this going since then. And I mean, which is also just kind of baffling to me, the fact that it took I don't know why it's taking this long, but apparently now they're saying that it's pretty much definite that he's the fucking killer.
Well, they're bringing corpse sniffing dogs into the house. That's they're looking for any kind of traces whatsoever. Apparently, these corpse sniffing dogs can pick something up, 60 years later.
You know how scary that would be if you're an elderly lady, but you're still alive, and the dog just goes up to you and starts sniffing around and then barks. All right.
Around her crotch.
This pussy died 40 years ago.
Like you. I wish all police weren't like this.
Yeah.
In other LA news, there's also there's some belief that there are some missing confession tapes of men responsible for 20 more murders.
Whoa. Who started
up
this
in the
rumor?
numbers?
They are up in the numbers. Who's saying that? Is there just people saying that?
Where's this thing? I just saw this thing. I just had it out, and then I
feel like if he had any more murders under his belt, he would have spoken about them at this point. I mean, he's desperate for attention. He loves the camera. That's at least a couple of other interviews to get him out of solitary confinement if he confesses
That's totally
to 20
true.
other kills.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that is bullshit.
Yeah, same thing.
Dead
as
lawyer.
BTK.
His dead lawyer, says family member, told him of other murders in tape.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so it is. So everybody involved with whoever had the proof is dead now. So it doesn't even really matter.
Right.
It's total nonsense.
Well, let's continue on with some more total nonsense, Henry. You sent a great email out, and it was a very...
What total nonsense? Hold on, let me close my window. The constant helicopters that hover above L.A. are fucking...
Is it a drone? Look out. They're blowing people up now. They're blowing up American citizens, Henry. Get out of there.
I think that there is a helicopter.
Can't?
I don't know. It's
Are there
just
ATF agents
loud.
breaking through your
It's
window?
loud up here.
Have we cracked something too big?
Oh my god, they're fucking onto me, man.
They're reptilians.
So I've been sitting alone in my room quite a bit. So I've been going out. I haven't seen people. I'm trying to have a good time.
You have not been
Basically,
going out.
LA is a font of dumb shit.
Yeah.
But also some of the best magic, ghost, murder stuff on the face of the planet. Because everybody who is here is an absolutely total wacko.
Right.
In terms of, especially if you live out in the desert.
Yeah.
And so what I've discovered, I've been reading a lot about on this fantastic website called ghosttheory.com that I think everyone needs to check out. It does current paranormal news.
Henry, I just
every day.
I just have to ask my age-old question. Were you wearing pants?
Never.
All right. He does
Was
some
I
of his...
wearing pants? Was I?
Were you?
No. As nude as the Irish.
That's
That's
good.
what it was.
Well, I don't think the Irish are nude on purpose. They just
No,
can't.
actually, it's true. No, nude
your
fucking
party.
Irish, dumb
Are you
Irish
awake?
wear suits to bed. Because they're sort of.
They go naked
on
to
at
work,
each
but they
other.
wear suits to bed.
Oh yeah, because if not, they claw at each other like a bunch of monkeys. The dumb Irish.
Mitsuru Senpai, are you ready to go?
All right, so let's get
I'm
back
up.
to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've been reading a lot about new theories on the idea of what ghosts
We
are.
have to
And
take the monorail to get
I
there.
read this
Bet your
fascinating
last roll
article
was-
that
This
it
is my
started
favorite
here,
part. Our
basically
stop is Port Island
about an
Station at the end. Have
experiment
you
that
ever
was
heard of
done
Tatsumi
in, I
Port
believe,
Island?
Philadelphia.
It's a man-made
Hold on, I'm
island.
just pulling it up
They-
again
oh,
right
look,
now
you
because I
can
forgot
see
to
it.
look this up. Where basically a group of scientists and researchers got together and they purposely created a ghost. Now,
Okay, was this
is
before or after the circle jerk?
investigating deeper into this idea, are ghosts true personalities? Are they independent of where they're from? Are they independent of the people that they're haunting? And this is pointing that ghosts are just manifestations of things going on inside of our brains.
Okay, and so this was started by what's this guy's name? Dr. Wilson Van Dessen.
Yeah, I believe it's what is his name? It's some. It's yeah.
It's-
No,
No,
this
is
is
this-
this is
are you
the
talking
normal
about the-
one. This is Dr. Joel Witten.
Joel Witten. Yes.
This is part of the Toronto Society Psychical Research, huh?
Psychical research.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I do here now. I'm just gonna get
It's
deeper
what you
and
do here,
deeper
too,
into this
so
until
don't-
that every
yeah.
single person I meet thinks that I'm totally insane. But what they don't understand is that I have my finger on the pulse of what's really going on.
I think that they were right the first time when they called you insane.
So basically, let's start with this first story. Basically, these researchers got together and is it possible to create a ghost? So these are the type of familiar ghost experiences that you could say are good, that
Some
a
researchers
group of teenagers gathered around a Ouija board receives mysterious messages from a person's spirit who claims to have died 40 years ago. And then, a paranormal society conducts a seance where they contact ghosts that communicates through table wrappings, right? Which again, it would seem to be a lot of fakery and shankerism back in the day.
Shankerism?
I'm making up words.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
It is fun. Yeah, so that was all a bunch of bullshit. So this group of researchers, some researchers are out there trying to
and they basically they're saying let's purposely create a ghost and see what happens. So the first task was they wanted to create a fictional historical character that they could contact. They created a person named Philip Aylesford.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? But first,
And so
we
what they
need to
started
go to the
doing
auditorium.
was
The
they would
welcoming
put together a
ceremony.
bio
Follow
of
me.
this guy, and so I'll read you the bio of this character they created.
As you begin the new school
Philip was an
year,
aristocratic Englishman living in the
And
middle
I teach you
1600s
to
at the time of
remember
Oliver
when applied
Cromwell.
to
He had been a supporter of the king and was Catholic.
To,
Old and
I have a
frigid
que-
wife,
do you know if she's a-
Dorothea, which is a great name for a woman who doesn't fuck.
I
Yeah,
said
the daughter
something
of a
you might know,
neighboring
but-
nobleman.
So how well do you know?
I hear
That's the whole bio?
No.
Be quiet. You're going
One
to get me in
day,
trouble.
when out riding on the boundaries of his estates, which is what aristocrats do, he came across a gypsy encampment. He saw there a beautiful,
How's it
dark-eyed girl, raven-haired gypsy girl named Margot, and
Me?
fell
I'm
instantly in love
transferred
with
here
her.
when I was in 8th
Because
grade.
she smelled
I know
like a
how
dog.
So wanted to say.
He got her back.
Are you making that part up?
secretly to live in the gatehouse near the stables of
Hey, it's you
Diddington
can tell.
Manor.
I didn't think we'd be in the same.
Diddington.
At it
Diddington.
again, huh?
Interesting.
Hey, did you ever think you
For
were
some
your
time, he
father
kept
was?
his love nest secret,
But
but eventually
If you say so,
Dorothea,
anyway,
the woman with
some
the
co-
frozen vagina, realizing he was
Fate
keeping someone else there,
still-
found Margot, the dog
Hello,
woman,
by
and
the way,
accused her of
I heard
witchcraft
you two
and
came-
stealing her
What's up with
husband.
that?
Philip was
We-
too
we
scared
live
of
in the
losing his
same dorm.
reputation
Why
and his
aren't you
possessions
even
to
talking
protest at the trial of Margot,
Hey,
and then the dog woman was convicted
Don't
of
tell me it
witchcraft
worked
and burned at the stake.
seriously.
So the woman with the
Wait a
jealousy for
minute.
this Philip character.
Listen.
Yes, and
Just let him
absolutely. And then
guess
basically
cheat.
rounded out. And then
I've
they
gotta
say
go.
that Philip was stricken with such remorse that he committed suicide in this house.
And
So
so
what they did was,
Oh
then
no,
they
he
sat
cast
there,
himself
they
to
began-
the, he
Here,
cast
yeah.
himself from the
See, I can't-
battlements
This
in a
is
fit
gonna be
of
a fun-
agony and remorse.
Interesting.
Check out the
Again,
Just
only
Say.
aristocrats can
You
really
thinking
feel,
of- you'd be
which
joining
is
as a new
screaming
member,
through
though.
yards and yards of wool. But basically, so what they decided to do is they would set up these seance. They began formal sittings, and they would sit
Welcome back.
and they would fill out the bio of Philip. They would sit and they would talk to Philip and just say say things about Philip's life, repeating all the stuff. Basically, as they were going, it worked. They found there was a boom, boom, two big raps on a table, and basically they would say all these crazy sort of poltergeist behavior would show up in the room. But the thing is that they would ask a questions and it would start speaking through a Ouija board.
Okay.
This entity which did not exist before. It would do physical things in the room, but its limitations were it couldn't imagine anything outside of the bio that they created for it.
So they gave him a